Hey my lovelies, welcome back to another video. I'm so sorry that it's been like forever since I posted. I really do apologize. But today I will be doing a Robin Ariano X listener, for you guys. This was a suggestion given to me like a couple months ago, and then it was just brought up again today. And I'm glad that somebody had called me out on my crap because I have not been posting. So I'm gonna do this for them, and I will tag them down below because obviously. Anyways, I love all of you guys. So, I just want to warn you guys before this video that there's gonna be a little bit of like a trigger warning, mainly because of just like there's gonna be some like mentions of like physical abuse in this, and I just want to warn you guys beforehand. So if this is really triggering to you guys, it's just like don't watch this video. I will also put it on my cover so you guys like when you watch this, like it's kind of right there for you guys. But yeah, this is a Robin Ariano X listener, and he's helping the listener with family issues that's been happening. And I'll go a little bit more into detail once I'm finished this intro. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I'm sorry again for the serious topic. I love you all so much. Make sure to be safe and reach out for some help if you ever need it and any of this stuff is happening. I love you all so much, and I'll see you after the video. So once again, just one more trigger warning for all of you. I didn't initially say this in my intro, but there is going to be mentions of, like, weight gain, or weight loss, and, like, just food in general, and about how much you guys are eating. So if that's another trigger, I really apologize. Just make sure to, like, swipe off this video. Go watch another one of my videos if you want. But basically, you and Robin have been best friends forever. I think you guys met in kindergarten, and ever since you've been really close. And you and Robin have always had each other's backs, no matter what happened. He was notorious for getting into fights all the time, just like for your cause. Like somebody would say something to you and he'd get into a fight. But you also had his back, like if something happened to him, so like say you got into a fight and he had like blood and stuff all over his knuckles and he was bruised up, you would always patch him up and everything. And that's, you guys were known for always being there for each other. You guys always told each other everything. But there is one thing that you haven't told him. You didn't tell Robin that a couple months ago stuff at home started to get really, really bad. First, it was just yelling. Anything that you did around the house or at school or anything, you would just get yelled at. And at first you were like, oh, it's not a big deal, they're just yelling at me. But then they started verbally abusing you, making comments about your weight or about like your appearance in general, and it got really bad. But then a couple weeks ago they started physically abusing you. They would shove you into doors, and they would like physically hit you with a belt or something like that. And when you would show up to school with bruises on your body, Robin would always question. He would see it, and he would always be like, where'd you get them? And you would play it off as a fall or something else that had happened. So you woke up one morning and you thought everything would be fine. You got dressed and ready for the day like you normally would, just any regular day. You go downstairs and you go to get breakfast and everything, and of course you accidentally woke up your parents. Now, normally that wouldn't be a huge deal in a regular household. Maybe they'd scold you a little bit, but no. Your parents or guardians took it way too far and ended up hitting you with the belt that morning. So you were on your way to school, and you always meet Robin halfway to the school every single morning without fail. So you're walking and you meet Robin at the halfway point, and the first thing he notices are the bruises on your, like, collarbone and, like, on the side of your cheek and everything. And he asks what happened. Good morning, listener. What happened to you? Of course, you just play it off like normal. You're like, oh, nothing happened. Like, oh, I just tripped and I fell down the stairs this morning. It's not a huge deal. But he's heard this excuse from you so many times that he just doesn't believe you. Okay, well, I know that you're lying because you used that excuse, like, last week. And normally I wouldn't cry, but something seems to be going on. Like, at first I believed it because, you know, you're clumsy and all, but it's just excessive now. Like, what's actually going on? You immediately just shut down. You're like, nope, nothing happened, nothing's wrong, I swear, I just fell down the stairs. Like, you're trying to protect yourself and you're trying to protect your family, and you don't understand, like, you don't want to tell him what's going on, and you don't think that he'll understand. So he instantly stops and he, like, walks in front of you to block you from going anywhere, and you try and go around him, but he's not letting you move. He grabs onto your shoulders and looks at you straight in the eye. Okay, I know something's up. Like, something is seriously wrong, and I want to know what's going on. Like, this isn't normal. You showing up with new bruises every day isn't normal, and I need to know what's going on. What happened to us telling each other everything? Like, it feels like you're keeping some sort of secret from me. So, once again, you're like, no, nothing's wrong, nothing is wrong, I'm not keeping anything from you, like, nothing is going on. And he continues to look at you, and you know that there's no getting out of this anymore. You hid it for as long as you could, but on the way to school probably isn't the best way to tell him, so you thought to yourself that you would just tell him after. So, of course, you let him know, okay, like, something is going on, but I can't talk to you right here, right now about it. Like, let's hang out after school at your house, and, like, I'll tell you everything there. Okay, that sounds good. I just want to know what's going on. I don't understand, and I don't like what's happening at all. So, let's go to school, have a normal day, and maybe you can come over and help me with my math work while you explain what's going on. Of course, you giggle a little bit at this because Robin is known for never knowing how to do his math work. So you agree, and you're like, yeah, I'll help you out, and I'll let you know what's going on while I'm talking to you about this. So Robin gets out of your way, and you continue to school, and you guys meet up with Finny and Gwen until the bell rings, and then you guys each go to your classes.
Time skip.
So now it's at the end of the day, and you're waiting for Robin outside with Finny because, well, he didn't show up. You assume that he might have had to stay behind a little bit to either get homework or have a talk with a teacher about his fighting, but you're just sitting there waiting with Finny, and he points out the bruise on your cheek. Hey, listener, what's going on with your cheek? It just looks like you have a bruise, but where did you get it from? So you just say the same thing that you've been telling Robin. Oh, I just fell down, I just tripped, I just fell down the stairs. It's not a big deal. If you say so, if anything happened, you can tell me, you know? Like, I know me and you aren't as close as you and Robin are, but I'm still your friend, and you're still my friend, so you can talk to me about it if you need to. Of course, you throw it off, just like always, and you're like, nope, I'm fine, I don't need to talk, and he just leaves it at that. So, not even a minute after you and Finny stop having this conversation, Robin is basically sprinting out of the building. I'm so sorry. I was running from the teacher who, I don't even know what teacher it was, probably trying to get me for fighting Miss earlier. Wait, Where's Gwen? Oh, she already went home. She decided to walk home before any of us did. Oh, okay. So, both you and Finny were like, yeah, we're ready to go. Like, let's go home. So, you, Finny, and Robin are just walking, and Finny and Robin are bickering about some random, like, something. Probably math work, to be honest with you, but who knows. And you're just staying behind, just watching this happen until Finny has to go the opposite way to go home. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye. Bye, Robin. Bye, listener. Okay, bye, Finny. So, of course, you say goodbye to Finny as well, and then you guys make your way to his house.
Small time skip.
So, you and Robin finally get to his house, and of course, his grandfather isn't home at all. So, y'all just walk in and go to his room. Okay, now that we're here, you have to tell me what's going on. Because if I'm being honest with you, I'm kind of concerned. Like, I don't understand where all these breezes are coming from. So, you take a deep breath, and you tell him to sit down, and you explain to him what's been going on for weeks. You explain to him how it started with yelling, but then it got to mental abuse and verbal abuse, and then now it's physical abuse, and you don't know how to tell anybody, and you were so scared to tell him, and you didn't know if he would understand any of it, and you told him everything top to bottom. Excuse me? You're not joking right now, are you? Like, you're being so serious with me? And you tell him, like, no, you're not joking. Like, this has been going on for the last, month, 2 months. And he just kind of sits there stunned. So, after about a minute of silence, he then speaks up and says something. I'm actually about to kill them. Dude, that's not cool. That's not okay. And you just let this happen. You didn't come to me. You didn't tell me. Like, I could have gotten other people involved. I could have had my grandfather help. Like, he could have helped me, even kick their asses. Like, I could have helped. Why didn't you tell me any sooner than this? In that moment, you just broke down. You didn't know what else to say. You were just, on his floor crying. Like, you had no clue what to do in this situation, and you felt so lucky, yet so, heartbroken at the same time, because this is supposed to be your family, but you're happy because Robin has your back, and you know that you have other people that will have your back. You're so confused, and you don't know what to do. The second he sees you crying, he drops down onto his knees and, gives you a hug, and he wants to make sure that you're okay. Whoa. Hold on, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Did I say anything wrong? Was it something I said? Was it something I did? I'm so sorry. I didn't, I'm so sorry. You look up at him, and you tell him, no, you didn't, it's not anything that you did. I'm just, stressed out and everything, and, you explain to him, you don't know what to do from this point on. Telling him was one thing, and then if he tells his uncle, then it could only make it worse for you, and you don't know what to do. Okay, listener, just listen to me. You don't have to do anything. I will get my grandfather involved. I will get my uncle involved. I can even go to the police with you if that is what you need. But I love you, and I don't want you to be hurt any more than you already are, and I can't stand to see you like this. This is not okay, and I will do something about this, and you don't have to worry about it at all. So you look up at him and give him another hug, and you're like, thank you so much, I love you so much, you're my favorite, and you just keep thanking him over and over and over again. You don't have to thank me. Of course I'm gonna help you. I care about you a whole lot. You mean a lot to me, and I'm gonna help you in any way that I can, whether it's being by your side or going out there and killing those motherfuckers. I will do whatever I need to do. You thank him once more, and he offers for you to come sit on the bed and watch a movie with him. Okay, so to make you feel better, I'm gonna let you pick any one of my VHS tapes that you want. You can watch anything you want. I don't care. It doesn't even have to be horror. I don't even care. It can be any of them. Also, I'll let you pick the snacks just so you feel better. Is there anything in particular that you like? I can go grab it from the kitchen. So, of course, you ask him if he has your favorite snack, and he always has it in stock. So he's like, I don't know, let me go check. But, of course, he has it, so he goes to grab it for you. So, he comes back with your favorite snack, and you've already picked out your favorite movie to watch. And he sets it up, gives you your snack, and has his popcorn, because what's a movie without popcorn? But before he starts the movie, he goes to ruffle through his drawer. I know that it's like probably awful timing for this, but I think it's also great because it might cheer you up a little bit. I just got you like a little gift. I don't know. I saved up for it, and I think you'll like it. So he brings over like a little like silver box that has like a ribbon around it, and he gives it to you, and you open it, and of course it's a beautiful bracelet that looks like he saved up weeks for, and he spent all of it on this one little bracelet just for you. And when you see this bracelet, you're just like holding back tears. You're like, this is so cute, like it's beautiful, like you didn't have to do this for me, and like I love it so much. You don't have to thank me. I just wanted to do something nice for you, and like I said, I know it's like really bad timing, but when I told you I loved you earlier, like I didn't necessarily mean it in the way that you meant it. Like I think I actually love you, and I just wanted to get you this gift to, I guess, prove it to you, but I didn't know how to say it or give it to you, so I got it like a few weeks ago, and I just been waiting for a good time to give it to you. And you just like stare at him, and you're like, wait, Robin Ariano loves me? This is crazy turn of events. Like, you were just so sad, but now that Robin's there, and now that he just told you that he loves you in more than a friend way, you feel the happiest that you've been in a while. Of course, you tell him that you love him too, because you do. I mean, you wouldn't have been friends with him for that long without catching feelings. Am I right? Well, I'm glad to hear that you love me too. Anyways, let's watch this movie. I hope you didn't pick anything too sappy, because I don't do that stuff. But I guess if you did, I'll deal with it for one night and one night only. Also, you can stay here for the night if you want, before like I get everything figured out with my grandfather and my uncle. You can sleep in here, and I can sleep on the floor. If you want to sleep in the guest room or wherever you want, you can stay there. You thank him one last time before he goes to shut off the light and play the movie. And then you guys just sit there all night watching a bunch of different movies and eating all your snacks and everything. Anyways, that's the end of tonight's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this a lot. I actually really enjoyed making this video. I have been recording for like a solid 2 hours though, so I did get kind of tired, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. I just wanted to disclose that there would be a trigger warning, even though there wasn't much talk about any of it. It's just something that I wanted to bring up because I know that it can be a trigger to some people, even just hearing some of the words that I said. But at the same time, like, it's also good to know that, like, learning about this stuff and learning that it's not okay is very important. because a lot of families get away with abuse because their child is too scared to speak up and speak freely about what's happening. So if this is ever happening to you guys, just make sure you get the help that you need. But I seriously hope that it's not happening to any of you guys. I love you all so much, and I could never wish that upon anybody, but especially you guys. I love you all so much. But that's it for tonight's video, like I said. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.